It is currently 5:13 in the morning. Let's wake up my entire neighborhood. So guys, this is my FRS. We're gonna be racing this today. Just did a couple body mods. This is the Rocket Bunny V4 kit. Just a couple engine mods too. We moved the engine to the back of the car. Super simple stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. These have to do something. Oh, you know what? They must power this. Okay, never mind. So the car's all good to go. We got the tow hook, we got the numbers, transponder, pretty much all good. I have been to this track before, but since then I've added the headers and the tune. So we got a little bit more horsepower. It's gonna be a lot louder, but it should be a good day. This is probably my favorite track because in this section right here, like I said in my last video, you corner at last time I was doing 130 in a corner, and that's just the most insane experience. So that's a lot of fun, but also it's a really good track in other aspects because it's just fun to take these corners and stuff. It's just a good track, a good combination of straights and corners. It's gonna be a good day. Seriously, I'm super pumped. Sadly, Mitchell and Nicole are not here today, so I'm just here with my family. So we're just gonna be hanging out. This is this track. So this is the long corner, and then this is the part that's shaped like a dick. That's the more fun part.
Are new to the speed ventures? Okay. Many people have been to speed ventures, but not the Speedway, Autoclub Speedway, first time here.
So we're just about ready to get on the track. I have it starts at 10, so we have about an hour and 15 minutes until our actual session, which is plenty of time. One thing I'm gonna do before we actually get on the track is I'm gonna swap the rear tires and the front tires on the car because the rear tires have a lot more tread than the front, and really where you need the tread is to be on the front.
Oh shit, sorry. Oh shit. Okay. Come on.
that session did not go well. Pretty much second lap, I was going around the IndyCar circle, going into corner 3, and I was downshifting, so I was in 5th because I was going like 111, I think. 5th, 4th, 3rd. I went to go into 2nd. My foot slipped off of the brake, so I was braking pretty hard. My foot slipped off of the brake and then slipped onto the gas. So I went from braking hard to applying a ton of gas. Completely messed up the weight of the car. Spun out. I didn't do 2 feet in, so the car stalled and it took like a while to start it. Finally, when the car started, I drove off the track. It was throwing a check engine light, so I checked it, and the check engine light was for an O2 sensor, which doesn't make any sense, especially because the O2 sensor's check engine light should be disabled since I'm running catalyst, and so the O2 sensors don't do anything. But it came on anyways. I deleted that code. There's no other codes. The car visually looks fine. I checked under it. Everything is fine. We should be back on for the next session. That was just a little sketchy, but I think the biggest thing I need to learn from that is that A, the tires weren't warm and I needed to slow down and stop going so hard when the tires weren't warm. And B, I just need to focus a lot more on what I'm doing, so more so than the line. Like I need to focus on my driving more than the actual line I'm following because my mind was in the wrong place. But we're all good. I'm gonna watch some videos of the track and we're gonna be back on at 11:55. So hopefully in the next sessions we'll make up for it.
It's like Mazda's.
Yo. Okay, so all of today's focus, all of what I'm doing today is this. I'm braking, normally right now this is how I do it. I brake like this, and when I go to heel toe, I like tap the corner of my foot. What I need to work on today is when I'm braking, literally you gotta do a heel toe motion. This is what I need to start working on because this does not allow me a good amount of like traction on that pedal or that pedal. This allows me traction on both. This is what today is gonna be. Okay, where'd the pupper go?
Raise your driver's meeting in 9 minutes in the driver's lounge.
Hi, pupper. Oh, okay. Kyle, your dog hates me.
Come on, be friendly, dude.
Hi, pupper. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
You wanna say hi?
Hi, peoples of the YouTubes.
You wanna plug your channel?
No, you don't even make vlogs anymore.
You tried.
I tried. I did 2 vlogs.
Hey, they were good 2 vlogs, man.
They were a decent 2 vlogs.
Yo, what the? Yo. Daily driver, weekend car. That's a good setup. So on the track today, we have a 458, a 458 Special, and a 488. There was a lot of Ferrari representation here, not a lot of Lambo representation, but I'm not complaining. Yo. Yo.
I'm gonna grab some.
You're good. Is it yours?
My dad's.
Hey, super nice.
I wish.
The fact that you're going on the track with it though, I'm jealous.
No,
What's up, man? I'm
I
Oren.
drive mine here. Daniel, nice to meet you.
Goals. It's almost time to get ready for the next session, so I spent all that time getting to know a bunch of people that happened to be in my run group. Just one of the dude had a GT3, like you guys saw there was like that Porsche 911, there was an M4, and the dude who owns the M4, his dad owns the 458, which was not a Special, I was wrong, it just had stripes, but super cool people. I think it was kind of good for me to come to this track day without friends because it forces me to go out and make new friends, which they were all super cool dudes. What's up, guys? Just having a little powwow over here. That's him lapping me, by the way. Second session was a go. Let's go. That was a really good session. There were a couple issues that I ran into, but the main thing was that I got the heel toe down a lot better. I don't know why. The learning curve for me with the heel toe was good, and then it just dropped off because recently my heel toe's just been terrible, but that session, we picked it up a lot. There were a couple points where the transmission was acting a little funky, but other than that, the car felt really good. I don't know if I mentioned this already in the video, but we're practically running on slicks. The tires that are on that car have been on it. This is the 5th track day, or maybe 4 in an autocross day on these tires, which is a lot because Bridgestones, they are known for giving out early. So the fact that we're still running on the 5th session is slightly risky. So they don't have a lot of grip on them. I have Toyo R888s in my garage for after these are done, but this is the last session with these tires and I can definitely tell that I was losing grip because of them. But other than that, great session. I'm gonna check the times really quick, but overall it was really easy to get back into the curve of things. Like I remember the driving line really well. I forgot how scary that corner over there where you corner at like I was cornering at like 125. I forgot how scary that is. That is terrifying. Not the fact that you're going so fast, but the fact that if you panic and brake or even like let off the gas, you could shift the weight of the car, spin out, smash on that wall and die. And this would be my last vlog if that was the case. So that's a little bit sketchy, but other than that, super good session. So while driving to take the car to go get more gas, I noticed that the sound of the car sounded a little bit off. And I mean, of course the car is straight pipe, so it makes a bunch of roary and mad sounds, but it just sounded a little bit off and I like wasn't sure why. It also sounded a lot more like the sound was coming from the front of the car than the actual exhaust tip from the back. So I removed the skid plate and here is the culprit. So this is the connector of the headers to the overpipe. And if you look, there's a bolt up there, but there's no bolt right here. The bolt for here is missing, it fell out and it's gone. Also the gasket that goes in between these two is gone. Like it was here, but I broke it off because it was just hanging here and wasn't serving a purpose. This really isn't gonna affect the racing. We're gonna continue racing with it with this bolt missing, but as soon as we get back home, that's the first thing we need to fix in the car. Other than that though, car's running great. Let's get back out there.
Champion, baby!
Yo, that's clean. That's super cool.
I got the plaque coming, 2017 Max Cup Super Miata Champion of the Year.
Do you have any words to your fans?
Any words
of
to my
what
fans?
to say?
Ooh, I gotta say, you're either first or last. There you go. Those are my words of wisdom.
I guess I'm in last today then. That third session was really, really good. Like I don't know. I honestly can't explain how the confidence in the car just reappeared. And hear me out, this may sound crazy, but I think it could be that when I didn't have gas in the car, because the first 2 sessions I had about a little over a quarter of a tank, and when I had that much gas, it might have been the fact that the gas tank was lower, so the weight distribution of the car was a little bit off. And then I just went and got gas, and now the weight distribution could possibly be back on track, and it felt amazing. Like seriously, that felt so good. There were a couple points where the transmission just locked out. I don't know if it was me or it was the transmission. I think eventually I'm gonna build the transmission, but for now, screw it, it'll just lock me out of gears every once in a while. It might be my driving, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall though, third session was really good. I was considering calling it after this third session and just heading home, but because that session was so good, I think I'm gonna do one more. Overall though, car's handling great. I can't wait to try the R888s out because these Bridgestones have really, really made me happy. I'm trying the R888s because the tread rating is a little bit worse, and I kind of want to not have the tires mask my driving mistakes, which these ones are, but overall these tires are amazing. Really good session. So that session, I got a 2:06. Not only did I improve my time by 2 seconds from the last session and 1 second from the best time of the last time I was here, but also I had a passenger with me that time. So like there's still room for improvement, especially because on that straight over there, you're just gunning it. It's just straight power, and a passenger adds 150, 170 pounds to the car, which is taking off a lot of horsepower. So not only did that session feel amazing, but I got really good times. I'm super happy, I'm super stoked. For anyone that forgets their scooter when they come to the track, I have a good alternative for you guys. I haven't figured out the turning yet, but we'll get there.
It was fine, I guess. Oh shit. Jesus. Ugh. Why? Every time. You hear that spit flames? What? We definitely just shot flames. Dude, we're shooting flames, mother.
A 207, so we didn't improve. Whatever. So I got a 207 in the last session, which is just a second slower than the session before it, but nonetheless, that was a really good session. I had a lot of fun. That session, I really worked on braking, meaning that I tried to wait until the last possible second to start braking, which is something that is like, it's a total mental game because my car can do that. My car can wait till a certain second and then you brake and it uses all of its brake and it's ready to go through a corner. But it's a mental thing to get yourself to understand that you can continue accelerating even when you think that you need to start braking. So that was what I practiced in the last session, and I did definitely see an improvement because I definitely was using my brakes to their full capacity. Overall, super good session, super good day. The first session we had that spin out and it was a little shaky to start, but it definitely improved throughout the day. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. We're gonna keep hitting the track. We're gonna keep doing some mods. It's gonna be a good time. I'll see you guys later.
That's